Hello, all of my sweet honey drops. Thank you, as always, for choosing the bear. How is everyone doing today? I'd say it's a fairly good Friday, but I know it's not always a good Friday for all of you, so. Yeah, and apologies for not having the music on. I had muted my desktop audio on Streamlabs here because I was using it for recording other things. Um, some personal projects, some that are coming out later, but that's enough for another time. Oh, let's see how many people we got in the chat so far already. My goodness, very chattery. Michael, if you're still here, hi. You're always welcome on the stream, even if it's just for a minute. Let's see, NK2, we have Morgus, we have Crispy Bacon, we have Blood Raven. Who else do we have? Let's see, we have Anina. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I'd say it's going to be a good day. I know Erina's certainly looking forward to the nonsense we will endure and look outside. I really want to know who is this character that you like so much, with his weird style of text speak. Hi, Teddy. You'll be helping me through the end of my workout. Yay! Good luck with that. I guess my stream is as good as anything for the cool down part of the workout. K2, I'm going to need your expertise on liberating mainland Europe. You know, if I didn't know that what game you were playing, I'd be very concerned. Let's see. Trying to think of some interesting things that have happened so far. I am currently reworking my upload schedule for the month of June, aka Pride Month. Because I do know a good number of people commenting on some of my videos, especially the ones in which I use language like good boy, have been asking for F for F, because they want to hear my voice going, good girl. And really, who can blame them? So a good amount of my audios for next month will focus on either F for F, and some of which will also be F for TF, and F for A's that involve Pride Month in various extents. There will still be some of my serials running on Thursdays. I think I have it also on a Sunday or two. Just so those who are not part of the queer community don't feel left out. Why isn't there a month for the other sins? It's hard enough to have Pride Month. No joke. I had a comment on one video where I had mentioned that I was going to have more F for F audios for Pride. And this asshole was like, why can't we have more like patriotic and Christian content? Why isn't there a month for veterans? First off, September. If you live in the United States, September is Veterans Month. But the people that ask about that don't give a shit about veterans. They don't want more things for veterans. They just want less things for various minorities, including the queer community. But honestly, I just deleted that comment because that is someone you do not argue with. That is someone so deep in hate mongering and all that they don't give a shit. That's a question asked in bad faith. And I do tend to bring up bad faith arguments a good amount of the time. If you're not familiar with that term, essentially it's when someone speaks to you or has a question, but they're not looking to learn. They don't have an open mind. They don't actually care about the answers. They've made up their minds about what they think the answer is. And so their intent is to bully, not to learn and engage. Whereas on the flip side, you can ask in good faith, meaning you do want to learn. And sometimes I have asked a question that sounds like it's in bad faith. I think the last time I did that was wondering why there are a number of cars where people just blast the engine and have it make that horrendous noise, especially when it's popping. I know that's a deal with like the mixture. I don't know. NP has told me, but none of that sticks in my head because I don't care about cars in that way. So I'm like, why did they do that? Did they just enjoy the noise or something? I can't remember if I got a genuine answer, but that was mostly because the person I was asking knows cars but doesn't really do the noise thing. So again, that is something where, I have no idea. When I ask, I want to know. But again, people that be like, I'm just asking questions. No, you're not. No, you're not. Like when people ask, what is a woman? Dude, Socrates couldn't even fully make an answer for what is a man. Okay? Like, just bring in a plucked chicken and go, behold, a woman! It has to be a chicken, not a rooster, because it's capable of having eggs and giving birth. Behold, a woman! You can't answer that. You can't answer that because no matter what you have, you're going to have what society already deems as a woman that doesn't fall under that. Like, a woman is a person that can have children. Well, what about infertile women? What about those who have had a hysterectomy? Again, the more I have explored gender expression and things like that, the less I believe in the binary. Like, you can have masculine things, you can have feminine things, you have things that are both and neither. I don't give a shit about men and women. I note people and their femininity, their masculinity. It's all so nebulous. It doesn't matter. Like, you can either brush it all aside or you can embrace it as performance, because guess what? Gender expression is goddamn performance. All the world's a stage and all the men and women upon it merely players, strutting about until they leave. I absolutely butchered that quote, but you get what I mean. I hope so anyway. I went on a run and my hammies hurt because I ran 4 miles earlier. Ooh, sounds like you need to stretch. Maybe have a little more water or Gatorade. Gatorade would probably be better. All those electrolytes. Teddy, why are women heat magnets that steal heat when they touch you? I wish I knew. I mean, you should feel my feet in the winter. They are ice. I think it's from a biological standpoint. Going right from philosophical gender to biological, I think it has to do with the capability of basically incubating a fetus. You need to have everything concentrated in a relatively small space, and when you have all that concentration in one space, there's going to be other places that lack. Socrates was also a troll? No, that was Diogenes. Diogenes the cynic. He's the one who would say things like, in a rich man's house, there's nowhere to spit but his face. The man lived in a barrel. Okay? Fucking amazing. G'day, chat. Hello, Gamer X string of numbers. Let's see. Behold a chicken. No, behold a man. How goes it if being an ASMR artist is your power? What are we viewing out it? It definitely is my power. Several people here can tell you about the power of my voice. Behold. I know many of you really like it when I speak into my microphone like this. Excalibur is a powerful weapon. Now, are we going to have a good time tonight? Are you going to be my good pets, my little honey drops? Wait for reactions. Whenever suck a question gets asked, I like to answer, human language is not deterministic. It's all approximation. Like, for example, you can't define table in a way that includes only tables. Yes! I love shit like that. Trying to decide what is a table, what is a chair, and have it be all-encompassing for all variants while exclusionary to anything that's not. It's so much fun! What is a human looks at the ad infinitum cycle of philosophy that ultimately ends with, I doubt, therefore I think, therefore I am, and then, but what is it? And the argument can go no further. See, okie dokie, the voice, stop it, you damn bear. See? I told you. Effective. And I know there are others, even if they're not typing, they're kicking their legs, they're blushing, they're trying not to squeal in public. You know who you are. Never imagined I could be a warship being talked to by a lady, but hey, here we are. Oh, I know exactly what audio you listen to. Yeah, that was written, by Morgus, one of our own. And it was really well done. It definitely is one of the stranger setups that I voiced for, but it's a good story, and that's all I care about. I like good storytelling, no matter how bizarre it is. The legs are now pressed together in the ball curling. Wait, I meant that like the shape of a person. Gamer, I see your comment there. I'm not answering that. Fuck you. That I didn't read like that in my mind. Oh, I make no apologies for how I make some of you suffer. This is why I prefer warrior philosophy and not Greek. Why not both? I've listened to it like 20 times now. It's a favorite of mine. Ooh, nice. I'm trying to think. Let me pull up my Excel sheet schedule because that's all I can do it for. God, I killed myself earlier today trying to move space for the month of June and move all of my cereals further down the line. Good God. Yeah. One of them, though, is something that is a series I've been wanting to do for a while. I've heard like 2 or 3 other ASMR artists do it. I think I had it originally set to start in July, but after shuffling my schedule, I actually moved it to September. Why, you may ask? Because I decided to have it start on my dad's birthday. And I directly blame my dad for my obsession with the fantasy genre as a whole, as well as some old sci-fi, but I definitely latched onto fantasy more. And if you're wondering what serial that is, it is The Forgotten Hero. I'm missing things. I love the inanimate object listener ones, but that's just me. Hey, that's fine. So many people have different likes. Again, if I think I can have fun with the voice or the story intrigues me in some way, I'm gonna do it. I don't care if I'm a human engineer talking to a ship. I don't care if I'm an anthropomorphized ship speaking to the spirit of another ship. I just want to have fun. I need to write more Uma Musume since that one got so many views and I still don't understand why or how. I like your guess that it was because I happened to release it during Gold Ship Week. And I did watch a few episodes of the anime. I know I didn't get as far as Gold Ship because I probably would have been intrigued by her, the little chaos gremlin that she is. Just be sure to allow a lot of walking and running sound effects. Yep. I will admit, part of my annoyance is because I fell behind in my editing, and both of those audios I had to finish the day of upload. So that, my stress contributed to it, but good God, the amount of sound effects. Again, much like when I've done scripts by Gorgeous Gallows, bless her heart, there is so much sound effects, it is so much work in editing, but the final result is wonderful. So, yes, I will do the hard work, but I reserve the right to bitch about it the whole time. I mean, no joke. For serving as memorial, that took me, just the editing process, not the recording, not the thumbnail, just the editing, 3.5 hours. And that does also include the final listen through, which was about 20 minutes, but that was to make sure the sound balancing was all good. So you didn't have some things that were too quiet and others that just blasted your eardrums into oblivion. But yeah, like for both Serving as Memorial and Until the Last Shell, because it's on a warship, I had to get very specific sound effects. I couldn't just have a door opening like you would like in any of my audios where it's a house. You know, I had to get a metal door that sounded like it could be on a warship. And I'm sure that there are discrepancies and it doesn't quite match up. I'm limited here. I'm trying. And for like walking on a dock, that does not sound the same as walking on a hardwood floor, so I had to get that. And then the limping. I had to chop up the track, because I couldn't just grab the audio track, slap it in, and have the walking motion. No, I had to chop it up and space it so you have that limp delay. Again, I know I'm bitching. Morgus, I would love to do more of your scripts in the future. I intend to do the other script you've written. It's going to take a while because, again, full schedule, because there's so many awesome writers, and I don't have, if I could, I would be constantly releasing these things. But unfortunately, I have a life to live, and food to eat, and a bed to sleep in, so. Let's see. Can we get some clues on your next audios? Right. See, I know the next scheduled audio, I watched the bear edit it. You barely watched it. No pun intended. We got caught up in other things. Really love them too. I remember the bear complaining about trying to find a singular bat sound. Yes! One of the Crimson Crescent videos, there's just a single bat squeak, which was hilarious. I loved it. But when you try to find bat noises, it's always the colonies. It's always the colonies of bats flying in the sky, squeaking en masse. It was so hard to find just one. And then you got to make sure you have the right kind, because there are the larger bats, the flying foxes, that have more like barks. I don't picture that vampire, at the very least, as a flying fox kind of bat. Oh, I just had a mental image. Have you guys seen the pictures of the really, really, really big bats? Imagine a vampire transforming into that. Curse the constraints of the mortal body. Hi, Laughingstock. Always happy to see you here. So what you're saying is add more sound effects. I'm shooting myself in the foot with this. Yeah, Morgus is a damn fine writer, but damn does he make the best difficult scripts. Hear, hear. Audio that is a laptop listener. That's low-key, genuinely just has a random loud fan in the background occasionally. I recorded an audio the other day, and it was one of the days where it was like in the upper 80s, and my office doesn't have AC. Like, there are only a few rooms in this house where we have a window unit. And so I had my fan on. I didn't realize my microphone picked up on the fan sound. But worst, when I'm not speaking, you don't hear the fan. So you have this really weird quiet in the quiet when I'm not speaking, and then when I am speaking, you get that buzz of the fan. And if it was constant, I could work with it. I could pretend that there was just a fan in the room. I can't with that. So I had to re-record it. Thankfully, it was a short script. So that was like 8 minutes. So it wasn't too hard a deal. There have been times when I've recorded and I had it set to the wrong microphone. And so you could barely hear me. And oh God, that's painful. Especially when I feel really good about my performance and then it just went to shit. All right, done, headed home. Safe travels to you, K2. You all making me flustered with those comments. I feel I need to up the compliments because I know I made you feel bad by bitching like that. Because I did say if you are not in the Discord, I said to them, good news, your script's going up today. Bad news, I'm gonna murder you for it. I should have made the squeak myself for the bat. Let's see if I can do it. Like, if I do like a mousy squeak, it's more like squeak, squeak. If I do a bat squeak, it's more like ah, ah, ah. How's that? Jaxie, generally, we just talked about coat of arms, to be honest, and she was helping with my anxiety attack. I love her so much for being an amazing girlfriend. You're welcome. Yes, it was primarily prevention of anxiety attack. And as someone with an anxiety disorder, I know the importance of that. Deaf listener audio that's just 40 minutes of straight up nothing. Oh, counter idea. Deaf listener, but I have the microphone buried in my chest. So you get the rumble of the voice through my chest, because deafness along with blindness are on spectrums. It's not like an on-off switch. There are different kinds. That's why, when you hear blind, you think completely black, or rather void, nothing. But there is legally blind, in which it's bad enough that you are not getting behind the wheel of a car or other vehicle, but you can still function. Crap, I'm forgetting his last name, but there is this artist I think it's more author illustrator, named Paul, and his partner, now husband, Matthew. My sister showed me some TikToks of them. They're so fucking cute. Matthew is constantly playing pranks on Paul because Paul's blind. He has pinhole vision, so it's very, very small, but he still illustrates these adorable little children's books with queer penguins. It's just so, they're so cute together. I love them. A long silent video would be peak. For a second, I read that as prank. No, I don't think I would do that. I might trick people on my Discord about that, but I'm not tricking my general audience with that. I know I have standards. How's my day been? Let's see. Today was pretty good. I'm trying to think if I had anything fun or interesting. I think it was really just moving around the things in my upload schedule. Comfort audio over listener being a vampire who turned at 12 years old. The Claudia situation. I've read some really interesting writing prompts and story ideas for vampires that were turned as children. Either getting paired up with older vampires or with human thralls so they could do things like go to R-rated movies. Healthy diet of comfort and happy. Yep. I love doing comfort audios. I as much as I love the audios where I get to speak all sweetly and make people feel so warm and loved, I love the unhinged shit. I want permission to get weird with it. I want permission to get evil with it, because I hope it shows with how I'm communicating with the rest of you. I am more on the sweet side. Um, the way I put it, and I have the t-shirt to prove it, I am an emotional support bottom. People are just comforted by me, which is why it's so much fun when I get to be evil and dark and angry. I'm almost certain I may be legally blind without my glasses. Could be. I don't know. I'm not your optician. What beats one bear, two bears? One bear, two bear, red bear, blue bear. You like Charisma Krenz at 3.0? Yes, I loved voicing Shade. She was so interesting because she wasn't overtly evil. Like, you listen to her and you want to believe that she's an innocent individual. She doesn't mean harm. She may be a little weird, but no, she's vicious, but she's holding back. And why is she holding back? Because it would be over too fast if she went all out. Must have salty to contrast the sweet. That's why salted caramel is goated. Yes. Speaking of which, I have some salty caramel whiskey with me. Can confirm she is sweet but also evil. Honestly, 60% evil and 40% sweet. I'm semi-sweet chocolate. Madness is the beautiful and dreaded expression of pure art torn into reality from the mind of the person, and it's a great thing to witness and listen to. This person gets it! Midnight Teddy when midday Teddy walks in. Now that I've caught up with the comments. All right, some things with my upload schedule. First off, I have it crammed, packed through the summer into September. Good God, what the hell am I doing to myself? I do try to leave some gaps here and there. So if I find something I really want to do, especially if it's done by anyone in my Discord, sorry, not sorry, they do get special privilege. I can just throw it in there and have some fun. Like in June, we're definitely going to see the next parts of The Vampire with the Hunter Apprentice, which is really fun. I love the arithmomania that The Vampire has. I like the inclusion of that that piece of vampire lore because that's never touched upon. And of course, let's see, the Touch-Starved Hero, because that's fun. That got a lot of attention. And I gotta say, the my metric for seeing how well a video is actually doing has shifted recently. Because before, if in the first day I reached like 500-600 views, I'm like, yay, it's doing really well. Nowadays, if it's at that point within the first 24 hours, I consider it a failure. Because so many more videos of mine hit 1,000 either within 24 hours, but increasingly so before the 12-hour mark. And I don't know what to do. It's so much. I hope I never stop getting this much joy from doing this. It's so goddamn fun. What the hell am I seeing with mayo and maple syrup on eggs? What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, please, Teddy, I need the whiskey. I will share. It is delicious. It goes down with very little burn. And considering how much of a lightweight I am, that's a bit dangerous for me. So yeah, salty caramel whiskey. I'm forgetting the brand right now. And I don't want to go downstairs to the fridge to see. That and Blue Chair Bay rum. Key lime pie flavor. Those are dangerous for me. They taste so good. There's no burn. I don't make faces. I am the kind of person that makes faces when I drink alcohol. Let's see. I want to write an Ursine Empire lore type of script, Morgus. That would be pretty cool. For Serving as memorial, there was a version that was a bit more set with the Ursine Empire, but by the time I had finished recording the script, that's when I noticed the other version. I'm like, no. And I just didn't want to re-record, you know? Especially because I remember my voice wasn't cooperating when I did that script. It honestly is because I had been laughing my ass off earlier the day. So that does affect my voice. So I can only do like a more gruff voice when it's like that. And I wanted to do other scripts that day, but the voice I needed wasn't what I could produce at that time. Oh, goodness, there's so much going on. Let's see, what other things do I have going on? There is a 2-parter script coming out in June. Technically, it's a standalone with an optional prequel. The prequel came second. But I still want to do them. If you know the manga/anime Nana, it definitely has vibes of that. Specifically, oh crap, what was her nickname? The rock star Nana from that. So that's gonna be fun. I have a few scripts for June about Pride, like going to your first Pride parade and celebrating Pride even though listener is still in the closet, because those resonated with me. So I wanted to do them for the sake of the queer community, and one or two involving specifically trans femme listeners. And I acknowledge the majority of my audience is male. However, that gets defined because YouTube metrics can only go so far. 92% of my audience is male. I know you guys. I know what you're all about. But I do know I still have there is still an amount of women that listen to me. And I do know there's an amount of trans women that listen to me. I love you guys. You speak up. I see you. I love you. And I want them to feel heard and feel loved too, because y'all deserve it, you know? The world sucks, but that doesn't mean we have to as well. It's like, oh, the world is a harsh and unforgiving place. Then make it not. It's not all homogenous, you know? Also, Teddy, I might try to finish CC before doing Little Elf. Sorry. You don't need to apologize for that. I understand. I still need to do the part 2. I am aware. Again, there's so much stuff. Talentless Nana? No, not Talentless Nana. I believe I started reading Talentless Nana. Wrong Nana. Yeah. I know I'm talking classic Nana. Oh God, we're talking 90s and aughts as being classics now. God damn it. If I was a rich girl, na 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 na. Comfort over voice training. Voice training trans femme listener, maybe. Sure. If I can find that script, or if I get enough feedback to ghostwrite it, maybe. No need to do part 2 yet. I know, but I'm aware it's in my backlog. I have so many of your scripts, Arena, in my backlog. So I will get to them. Literally. Like, ask people that are in my Discord. I shared the screenshot. I have over 800 scripts bookmarked on my computer. Okay? Seriously, NP the other day, when I was sharing some of my metrics, because he gets really interested in that, he asked, are you at risk of running out of scripts? I'm like, no, I am not at risk for that. Unless all of Reddit gets shut down and all the scripts just go, Although then again, there is also ASMR Refuge, which I know, Arena, I know I need to go back and just make it up to date for mine. I get it. I know. There's so much on my plate. I'm getting the ads this time. It's biting me from bragging last time. Yes, I warned you. Although I will say, when I take my inevitable bio break in this stream, I will turn on ads during the break, so at the very least, we can try to get it out of the system, so you can go longer just seeing me play and talk and stream without interruptions, 800? Yes! The subreddit, ASMR Script Haven, is where I get my scripts. There are so many scriptwriters in that subreddit, and the subreddit has been up for enough years that there are so many. I am not at risk of running out. I'm gonna be your perfect ancient vampire queen, Akasha? At her current rate, that is about 5 years of scripts. This man did the math. Yeah. Occasionally I do go through it and I purge the ones that are no longer up to snuff, or that I was like, I liked it at the time, but not anymore. Oh yeah, they're all talented too. Damn right they are. That's why there are some script writers whom I like enough and have done enough scripts for that they have their own playlists on my channel. Some of whom I have started playlists, but personal rule, I don't have a playlist go live until I have at least 3 in it. Exception for like 2 of my earlier, 3, 2 or 3 of my earlier scripts, and I mean like when I started, but the part 3 didn't manifest. Although for one of them, I did find a part 3, which I didn't know, but I looked. So if you guys know the ones with Dusk and Dune, part 3 is coming. What's the oldest one I like? The one that was written the earliest, or that I've held on to the earliest, or one that I did really early in my channel's development. New goal created. Oh god. Can I get... Very, you have one. Or is it still private? Hold on. Dune and Dust. Yes. I didn't realize that it existed, and now I'm like, Although that is kind of weird in a way, because I'll be... actually, not really, because I voiced Shade in Crimson Crescent. I didn't have to. I really wanted to, because how can I turn down a role like that? I ask you. Yeah, there it is. Oh, that's why. So, currently, Arena, your playlist only has the Uma Musume one. Sometimes I get torn on what I should do for some of the script writers. Do I only put in their standalones? Do I also put in their series? And then there's also times where if I try to divide it by, like, I now have a vampires playlist because I do enough vampires. And I had to make the decision, do I put in the various series or do I only put in standalones? It's very arbitrary, but once you think of how you're going to do it, you kind of want to stick to it. So, I don't know. I think for specifically the scriptwriter playlists, I'll just do the standalones, especially because in the description for each of those playlists, I just put the note, ask them for part 2s and sequels. I can't tell you how frustrating it is. How many people will just inundate my comment section with part 2, please, continue, please, we want more. It's like, bitch, I'm not the one writing this. It's not up to me. The villain speaker, yes. And you know what's going to be interesting? So, Dune and Dust was really early. I think, when was it? Was it like April? The month after I started doing this? So if you don't know, or if you don't remember, I started my channel in March of last year. Yeah. So for Dune and Dust, those 2 videos premiered in April of 2025. And I'm only just now finding part 3. So that's going to be a blast from the past. And it's going to be great comparison because that was before I had my better mic set up. And now I'm better at my sound editing. So that's going to be interesting. Do more standalone videos. Got it. Yeah, it's definitely an option. Because I do upload 3 times a week. Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Originally, I only uploaded on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Totally arbitrary. Just kind of, why not? But as I got more videos, as I got more scripts bookmarked, I was like, I can't only do 2 a week. I'm choking myself with this. And so then I started doing 3 times a week. And I've maintained it ever since. I don't know how, but I love it. But after I started getting a flow in this, I now have a rule of thumb of how I do my uploads. Tuesdays are always standalone scripts. Thursdays are when I do the serials. And back when I was doing twice a week, I did it that way. So you would have more days until the next upload. So you have that cliffhanger feeling. Because that's what you're supposed to do with a serial. You're supposed to give it cliffhangers. You're supposed to make the audience salivate for more. And Sundays go either way. A lot of the times it is the serials because I have a lot of series I like doing, but they can also be for the standalones. Morgus, help me. I hit my knee on the one I have a scar on. Dude, why? Jesus Christ, man. Why you you're going to have to amputate your legs at some point because you just keep hurting them. My God. Although, while it's not the same, let's see, what was it? Thursday morning. Within the span of 5 hours, I stubbed my toe in the exact same spot on furniture corners. I got cut. Good job, Erina. Be good girlfriend. Comfort the crispy one. Yes, Morgus. Kiss the knee better. What are some other good things I have coming up? Flirty bartender. Just a general one, but the last time I did a flirty bartender, that was the vampire audio. And I think that was the first one where, so that one was F for M. I think that was the first one where I got a specific request. Can you turn this into F for F? And I said, I'll see what I can do. But honestly, I don't think I should do that because that's, it's a repeat. So it almost feels like a cop-out scheduling wise. And I've got so many other things. And I get it. The ladies want to hear good girl as much as I give the boys their good boys. Okay? I get it. Case in point. I hear you, my good girls. I see you. You hear me telling the boys, good boy, and you want it for yourself too. I understand. You'll get yours. Just be patient, kittens. I once crushed my big toe and lost the toenail. Ah! Toe trauma. I hate it. Ah. Wow, one of my girlfriends is comforting me and the other one is telling me to lose my legs. You gotta have that balance. You can't have it too good. Your head will explode. The voice. That's what I'm here for. Hold on a second. Yes, I have more drink. I accidentally made my drink a little too strong. So I gotta water it down with some Diet Coke. I'm all out of vanilla Coke. One more story from this week before I move on to the game because I know Erina's chomping at the bit for it. What? K2's locked out of the house and has to pick the lock? Oh no! When I was a kid, I was a latchkey kid. And the times where I forgot my key, sometimes I would try to break in through one of the windows. Sometimes I could manage it if the screen was loose. Other times I couldn't, so I just had to sit and suffer, waiting for one of my siblings to get home so I could go inside and use the bathroom. I'm literally chomping. He's asking me for help. The fuck does he want me to do? He wants you to look up how to break in. He needs advice. All I'm aware of is the credit card trick, and I don't even know how it works. It does suck for K2. Good God. Anyway, so story from this week. As you may know, on Wednesdays I go out and go clubbing. There is a specific night that I am involved with because we have local artisans and creators vend there. And I am one of the vendors. And I am the vendor coordinator, which I am very proud of. And unfortunately, due to mostly financial reasons, we are losing our space. The club that has been hosting us since before COVID is like, sorry, we have to let you go. We can't keep having this. And I get it. Especially with the economy as it is, people may go to the club, but they may not order a bunch of drinks. And the drinks are really what keeps nights like that afloat. So I get it. It sucks, but I get it. So this week was the last hurrah. And thankfully, we do now have a new location. So next week we move to there. And I have been to that location for other events. So I'm familiar with the area. Dude, I'm laughing so hard right now. This man is suffering painfully. Aww, poor K2. Nothing's got... Call a locksmith! Does he have roommates? Call them! Oh, man, I feel so bad for him. Anyway, as we painfully await updates for poor K2. So one of the people that does events under another organization, I guess you could say, came up to my table, said hello, talked about the things that I sell, showed me that she still has one of mine, and talking about how, people ask her about it and tries to send it my way. Do I have more business cards? And I just like, no, I've got the QR code for my Instagram for this. But though I used to sell on Etsy, and technically I still have a storefront there, I'm effectively banned from it because I do things that are meant for adults. Not in that way, but it's not designed for children. And I have it marked as such. in the tags, I have it marked mature and adult. And for the thumbnail, the public facing thumbnail, I followed the rules. I censored them whenever necessary because minors still go on. They may not have safe search on. And again, I don't want minors spying my shit. It's not for them. Except apparently Etsy initially through AI and then manually went through my inventory. It was like, nope, none of that. So I am all but banned from selling on Etsy. So I'm like, fuck it. No, I'm just not doing that anymore. And so I'm trying to explain this to her. And she's like, but I saw it still there. So you still have a shop. And I'm like, she's the kind of extrovert that always has to be right. Will not listen to anyone. It's not the first time I've had to deal with her, and it's not the first time I've had to deal with people like her. She's like if my older sister were alt. So at that point, I just kind of check out. I'm like, yeah. Like, I'm still being professional and courteous, but I'm no longer as engaged as I could be because I'm tired of entertaining people like that. And of course, she notices and tries to like, oh, what's that expression for? Another thing is when I'm not actively making an expression, I have passive intimidation, formerly known as resting bitch face. But, when I've demonstrated that to people, it's always entertaining because like, wow, no wonder you scare people. But it doesn't always look bitch-like, according to some feedback. It looks intense. So I just have kind of a, yeah, face on. And she goes, what's with that expression? And I was like, it's just my face. Because that's true. It is my face. And her companion chimes in, that's unfortunate. Like, the gall on that. Totally fucking unnecessary comment. Just like, yeah, I have resting bitch face. If I'm not actively trying to look open, warm, sociable, I look unapproachable. I get it. I've literally had to deal with that my entire fucking life. I used to wear a face mask before COVID, and it had a little bear mouth on it, because if I didn't, people were too afraid to come up to me, which really is bad when you're trying to vend shit. And it's exhausting to have a smile on day. Anyway, so I'm just like, mentally I'm going, all right, you can fuck right off now. And thankfully they both got distracted by something and walked off. But it's like, bitch, what the fuck? That was unnecessary. Oh, do we have updates on K2? Nothing. He's got nothing at all. He doesn't have any tools. I told him to call the people, but he's saying they're asleep, and I'm telling him to bang on the window. Yes! Make noise! Unless you want to sleep outside, either on a porch or in your car or whatever setup you have. Make some noise. Be like, hey, let me in. It's going to suck for everyone involved, but you gotta do it. When I go to the U.S., I'm going to need a roommate so bad. Hey, Annie, I want to be roommates. Yes. Yes, I very much support this. I want to see you two be roommates. Yeah, you dummy. Of course I'm going to ask you to be my roommate. Crispy out there collecting ladies. Yeah, he's already got 2 girlfriends. Hooray, polyamory. They're jiggle physics. Yeah. Remember, I asked my artist to turn down the jiggle on the chest. I just wanted the jiggle on the belly. See? I just want a belly jiggle. Because I do have a belly jiggle. I like my belly jiggle. Others like my belly jiggle. I swear, it's now like a prerequisite that I have to jiggle my belly at least once every stream. He's in! Oh my god, K2, what did it take? Did you have to bang on the windows or doors? Did you have to call people? How'd you do it? We're roommating, he's alive. Yes. Yes, Irina, whenever you manage to get to the States, I would be happy to help in any way that I can to get you situated. Irina, remove the room from roommating. The retort I have for that is not in words, it's just in pictures right now, and I don't know how to translate to words. I woke up my dog, and because he couldn't reach me, he started barking and jumping around. Good doggy! I used to have a neighbor who had a dog like that. The woman was so much older and practically deaf, so whenever we went to her house for things, you know, we'd knock, we'd ring, and the dog would just go nuts, and that was her indication to get to the door. So very helpful, Pooch. Yes, it is time for lookouts. For a second, I was like, wait, how did she know? It's because we're friends on Steam, so you saw. The Steam notification, yeah. Now I need both my girlfriends cuddling me because I'm cold right now, like super cold. How cold are we talking? Like 54 degrees? Anyway, on to the game. I really hope we get to that individual that Elena has been so excited for. Dante is a real one? That the name of the doggy? Good doggy. Good Dante. Good Dante. Alrighty. Continue. Excuse me. Cold as in I can't feel my hands or feet. That's not fun. I could understand your feet being cold, because I'm so used to the winter and having my feet be cold, to the point where if it's wintertime and my feet are warm, it feels wrong. It's like, this is not what this season is supposed to feel like. Okay, now I'm trying to remember, what was I doing in this room again? What room am I in again? Let's see if anything happens when we get to it. I legit can't remember what apartment we're in. I know right now I'm just kind of dicking around, exploring, and hoping I meet. That was... Oh, right. We're exploring a new apartment. Back up. That was a lengthy pause. And that's why I was like, just, Okay, so we're on our floor. I need a Teddy and Arena cuddle pile. Yes. Cuddle puddle for all. But you specifically need a girlfriend sandwich. Who is this? I don't think I like that. You feel an urge to run away. Hello, I'm Pierre. Nice to meet you. How are you doing? Appropriate reactions to clown. Apartment 38. This woman knows this game. Attack run. Wow. This is absolutely catered to those who are afraid of clowns. Now, naturally speaking, I'm not really afraid of clowns. But there have been so many horror clowns that now I'm worried. Okay, is this a regular clown or is this a horror-oriented clown? Just, oh boy. Hello there, Pierre. Let's try to be friendly. You seem a bit lost. Just standing there looking at me without saying a word. What was I not able to get sounds out? Pierre, he's French. Hee hee.
Are you a little shy?
Sorry about that, Pierre.
Whoa, that startled me. So you can speak. I was starting to think you might be mute. That said, I didn't understand a single word. That was more of a terrified scream. Maybe we should do charades?
Oh my god! So you're literally forced to scream at him. What is happening to me?
No, still not understanding a word. Oh my, you look like you've seen a ghost. You are as white as a sheet. Come now, that's my thing. Hee. Get a red nose from a drink or two, and I'll be out of a job. Well then, my speechless colleague, what's your name? Can you give me that at least?
Teddy?
Did you say Teddy? I could barely make it out. Okay, we're going somewhere. We got a name. Pleased to meet you, Teddy. This has gone off to a rocky start, but we can pull through. I'll get a smile out of you, I swear. Clown's honor. Now hang on. That name sounds familiar. Do I know you from somewhere? It'll come back to me, I'm sure. Can I help you?
I'd love to be friends with you. Let's try to be on his good side.
You're just standing there frozen, mouth agape, not a word. I'm getting a little worried. Do you need medical attention? Can I help you?
Hello.
I can make out a mumble, but no actual words, I'm afraid. Better luck next time.
Are you a monster?
Well, I did look outside, yes, if that's what you're mumbling about.
I think this is the worst transformation yet.
And it's done a number on me. It gave my roommates quite a scare, even though I was the last to change. But it's nothing some clothes, a little contortion, and a smidge of makeup can't hide. I've had a lot of practice.
What is he under the clown makeup and clown clothes? Oh boy.
It's a little tight in this, but I look pretty much normal for a clown. Can I help you?
Please don't hurt me.
Hurt you? Now, why would I do something like that? I just want to make people smile.
Run. You get the hell away from that thing. It made me leave. You're not oh no, there was stuff in there. There was stuff in there to explore. All right, strawberry. Should I re-upload the save just so I can check out the other stuff in that room? You know, there's only a few clowns where it actually makes sense that people are afraid. Try to get back in. Okay. Thank you. All right. I shouldn't have run. Okay. So, because, you know, it's close enough to that whole thing, you know, I'm just going to go right back in. Going to explore the rest of the room. There's a wrapped gift box. Wrapped gift. Cool. Is he following me? Oh, no, he's not. It's just unfortunate coincidence. Chucky bar. Chucky bar. Chucky bar. That wasn't the strawberry? Okay. Alright, so we're gonna... Oh, jeez. Just the yeah. One more time, strawberry. Do I try to be friends, or do I just straight up attack him? What should I do? Do not run ever? Okay, so I'm just going to go through this again. Gonna see if there's any dialogue changes. Oh. And at the very end, I'll definitely attack, since I shouldn't run. He's wearing a nightcap. He's adorable. Although I have to say, whenever I think of evil clowns that look like this, I think of the clown doll from Poltergeist. Night night, Laughingstock. Thank you for dropping by as always. Although I don't like how apparently he knows who I am. Friends with you? Nope. Don't hurt me. Let's attack. Are you sure you want to attack? Are we sure? Pierre wouldn't hurt a soul. He might not hurt a soul, but he might hurt my body. He seems to be hurting my mind. I can't respond in a proper way. Yeah, we're gonna attack him. Your knees are weak. You feel like you might faint. You can't do it. I was not expecting that. Attack. Yes. Attack. No? What? Okay, what the hell is this? I can't attack, but you're telling me I shouldn't run. Now I can run. Okay, because I tried everything, including attack. Okay. Thank you, Arena. You get the hell away from that thing. Okay. That was an ordeal. Let's check out this xenomorph-looking motherfucker. Oh, that's so gross. A large, grotesque creature waddles to you. Long, twisting fingers pick at spring-loaded teeth, which click and clatter around its cavernous mouth. What the hell? Oh my god. Oh, that's so gross. Oh, that's so gross. But I believe I see a key ring at his hand, so this seems to be the janitor.
My name is Keely. You wanna play?
It doesn't seem aggressive, but the way its teeth roll and slide around its mouth is unnerving. Something from a nightmare. What did I just walk in on? Monstrosities beyond mortal comprehension. That's what you have joined in on.
It's a maze with locked doors. If you have keys, you can explore. Any find you find, you can keep fun.
It hops around like a child, excitedly clapping its misshapen hands together.
If you have no keys, Kelly has some. Kelly sell them. Can Kelly help you?
Let's talk. What are the rules of the game?
First rule is crucial, important rule. Have fun with game. Second rule is use key to open door and find treasure. Important rule.
Third rule is no lock picking. That's ruined the whole point too easy. Play fair, okay? This is great practice for making voices. No fourth rule. That's three's all of them. Pre-rule game. Let's buy a key. Yes, Kaylee, the keys to sell. Price go up every time you buy, so you them carefully. Price is going down a bit again every day. Key is 20. You buy? Sure. One more. All right, that's good. Let's talk. Okay. How are you doing? Doing very good. Very, very good. Nice talk. I don't know, I comprehend it just fine. Am I not mortal? Irina, we've already established you are a god of the multiverse. Okay, good luck. Is running away and leaving it alone an option? Always an option. It's still so creepy. I don't want to turn my back to it. Alright, so we have a gift over there. And a gift there. And a gift there. Interesting. Use key. Wrapped gift box. Wrapped gift. Even though I don't have any gun, I'm still going to take it so I can sell it later. Or rather, I can't use a gun! But that's why we have Splinter now wielding the gun. I lost my arm for the sake of young Splinter, so he may take up the gun himself. Wrapped gift, take it. What is that? That looks like a weapon. Not what I meant to push. You must have strategic alliances with creatures? Very much so. Stimulant. I'm stimulated. Pitchfork. Always good to have a weapon. A simple lock. Wait, yes. That is a throwing star. Shotgun shells. Shuriken. 3 shuriken. I know I'm out of keys, but let me just kind of look around a bit. Wait, what? You've been sick for 3 weeks and lost your job because of it, Michael. That's not a like. How dare you get sick? And like, oh no. I'm sorry you went through that. Just that's not cool. That's not okay. My beautiful son learning his Second Amendment. You just want to pop in and say, you can stay as long as you want, Michael. You're amongst friends here. And again, I'm sorry you had to go through it. I'm sorry you've been sick for so long. I'm sorry you lost your job because of it. I hope you get enjoyment from my torment, though. The fuck? Why does it look like suckers from an octopus? Don't fucking lose that. I stole a lot of taxpayer money for those keys. We're teaching the rat to shoot a gun. Yeah, because you see how my character only has a right arm? It's because in order to progress, you can't skip this. You literally can't skip this. There's a mouth in a wall. It makes sense in context. That demands to eat a baby. And I heard the crying. I found the baby. The baby is a rat baby thing, like something out of a Eraserhead. And Crispy there would not let me feed the baby to the mouth, the wall mouth. So I had to sacrifice something. I tried to give it all of my food, but no, it would require a true sacrifice. So I could either lose my right arm or my left arm. All melee weapons are wielded in my right arm. All guns are wielded by my left arm. So I figured, let's keep the right arm so we don't have to worry about ammunition. Yeah. So yes, the rat gets to take up a gun. Ah! Oh, I don't like. Because I joined stream, heard Teddy's voice, and my heart rate shot up. And said, "Oh, I still have that effect on you? But if you stick around, you might become immune eventually." It wasn't a "how dare you get sick." I just ended up missing a lot of days because I've been sick. Yeah, but I hate work culture where it's just expecting you to be more automaton and just. I'm not going to go down that route. We don't need to discuss. Yes, everyone give Michael a hug. He needs it. We need to make a giant cuddle puddle and have Michael in the middle so he is comforted by all the honey drops. There was no way I was letting you sacrifice our child. Yeah, you really wanted to be a dad, so you adopted the rat baby thing, and because I'm your girlfriend, I had to go into mama mode. Aren't you allowed to miss up to 2 years of work for being sick? Ha! No, that doesn't work here. If you have certain kinds of jobs and work there for a certain amount of time, you might qualify for paid medical leave, but that's not a guarantee. Like, what was it? When I had my kids, when I gave birth, I'm a stay-at-home parent, so it doesn't really matter for me. But NP, my husband, was allowed to take 6 weeks of parental leave to help me. And he has a good job. Okay? He supports 4 people on 1 paycheck. He has a good job. I am aware of how fortunate we are and lucky. Okay? She couldn't bring herself to sacrifice the baby. I could sacrifice the baby. I just couldn't handle Crispy being upset at me. Ugh. Internet hug, yes. All the hugs. I mean, to be fair, I can't really blame my manager because it's been 3 weeks and I'm still sick. Dare I ask what you're sick with? If that's private, you can ignore. It's like, I don't... Are we talking like COVID? Pneumonia? Chronic illness? Again, you don't have to answer if you're not comfortable. I'm thinking out loud. You get X sick days once you're out. It's on the employer. Yeah, pretty much. Hey, hi, I'm Charlie. What's happening? Did you look outside? I didn't. I swear I didn't. The outside came to me instead. It's so unfair. How did it happen? The drapes were down, but the window was open a crack. A funny-looking bug flew in. I tried shooing it away, but it bit me. Is that why this room is full of flying insects? It dug inside my skin and wriggled in. I clawed at it, but I couldn't get it out. What's happening to you? I've developed a kind of rash. There's these bumps and welts, and one of them grew over my eye. I can barely see out of it now. You can see anything with that on your eye? Did you say I had kids? Yeah. I got 2 little ones. Let's see. Paid $155 for an urgent care visit. Said I had a bacterial infection. And it happened for 3 weeks? How are you not in the ER right now? They gave me, and I would hope that they gave you antibiotics. Good God. How did you go that long? I tried feeling inside one of these holes and, Why would you poke around inside holes in your body? Ones that don't come there by default. There was something wriggling in there. I think there are eggs inside. Oh, so much ick with Charlie. I don't know what to do. Anything I can do? I don't know. I think I'm doomed. I feel like my life is already over. I feel them crawling inside of my head. I'm so scared. Who votes for putting him out of his misery? Ugh. And while I wait for your responses as to whether or not I put Charlie out of his misery, because I know some of you judged me for my practical decisions in this game, I will say my kids do know that I stream, but they are young. They're very young. So for my youngest, I try to explain it, because she does have access to kids' YouTube, and she loves watching PNG tubers play Roblox. I'm not ready to let her play Roblox just yet, and it's going to be hella locked up with parental guards. Anyway, and she loves watching this player called Cutie the Bunny. So I just go, all right, I got to go stream. What's streaming? You know, like when you watch Cutie the Bunny? That's what I do. I play games and people watch and have fun. Okay, have fun streaming, Mom. Yeah. I can't vote, I'm God. Yeah. End the suffering, purge, violence. Thank you. You guys understand what I'm about. Michael, something might be up with your immune system. I'm not going to confirm that since it's not my place, but you should go get an expert evaluation. Probably. Especially if you've had a bacterial infection for 3 weeks, something might have gotten damaged. Although, $155 for urgent care? Either you have shit insurance or no insurance, because whenever I go to urgent care, I pay like 10 or 20 bucks for copay. Brother, I'd pay for it for you if I could. I would probably pay for it for you. Good God. Attack. Are you sure you want to attack? Yes. No, don't! I'm not a monster! You're suffering, dude. There's no coming back. $10? Yeah, I have good insurance. Again, I'm very fortunate with where I am. I will not bullshit you guys. I am aware of the luck behind where I am in life. But I will say, remember when I said that I have 2 kids? One of them I delivered via C-section. You know how much that hospital bill would have cost us out of pocket were it not for the good insurance we have? 10 grand. 10 grand for a scheduled C-section. The American healthcare system is a joke, and it's not even funny. Cries in Floridian bankruptcy. Yeah, you get it. No special attacks. I'm not going to waste special attacks on a mercy kill. Cloth found. Interesting. Sorry, man, but you had eggs. You were becoming a colony for insects. You needed to be put down. Is there anything I can truly explore or break down in? Okay, I think that's all in this room. I'll definitely be coming back the next couple days for the key room. I gotta ask, I recently applied for Zabby's, and in the same day I set up got an interview. I'm 17. I gotta ask, are Zabbies that desperate for workers? First off, I have no idea what a Zabbies is. This is probably a regional thing. It would definitely vary, because I remember when I was younger, I got a restaurant job, and I did get an interview same day I applied. But getting a same day interview for anything is good fucking luck. Those healthcare stories are horrifying to listen to as a European. Yeah. How do you think it is for us living here? Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. Icy. Aren't I supposed to like melt a bunch of these with Molotov? Oh, salt! It melted right through. Let me tell you, the guy who created GoFundMe hates the fact that GoFundMe is now used most for covering medical bills. Because it's like, this is not what I made it for. It's horrible that the healthcare system has failed the American people this much that an independent site helps more people pay for medical debt. Zaxby's? What the fuck is a Zaxby? What kind... What is it? I've never heard of it. I live in New England. I've never heard of it. What? Oh no, did my game crash? Oh. It very nearly did. Good God. Gonna head out now. Love you guys, even if I don't come around too often. You are very much loved, Michael. You are a cherished member of this community, even if you dip out for weeks at a time. You are loved. Never ate at Zaxby's. Is it a restaurant? Just know this is my second time applying, my second time getting an easy interview. Zaxby's is a chicken restaurant. They sell chicken tenders. Interesting. Yeah, never heard of it, and to be fair, I'm not a fan of chicken. That's interesting design. You live in Florida, more of a southeastern? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm too far north. Earmuffs. That's an interesting name. New England, what happened to the old one? We had a revolution over it, Erina. Woo! Level 9! A spade. Vodka. 3 vodka. Lovely. I don't think I liked that. Jewelry box. Okay. Let me see. If I'm level 9 now. See, my arm is gnawed off. Do we have anything good? The cleaver is good. Still, I'm going to hold off on that. If we get into like a boss fight and it takes me out, then I will switch to it, but I don't want to break a powerful weapon. Oh, I got a heal splinter. I don't want to break a powerful weapon on a random mook. Heal my son today. I'm working on it! He gets a Chucky bar. Your son gets Chucky bar. Why don't you look outside? You might regrow my arm. My intestines came out from my eyes, Adina. What the hell are you? Trapper hat? So they're just all named after cold gear? Dave's hot chicken is good, but sometimes the powdered spices get inhaled into my lungs and it hurt. Oh no. I've only had one incident similar. I cooked a homemade pizza, and I'm just idly watching something while I'm eating it, and I have the slice in front of my mouth, and I have the bottom dusted with cornmeal and some flour, and I just kind of inhale, and I get a lung full of cornmeal and flour. That hurt so much. Orange cola. Yummy. It's been a while since I've had orange soda. Who loves orange soda? Kel loves orange soda. Is it true? Mm-hmm. I do. Ooh. Block of ice. Yes. Scarf and toque? I have no idea what that is. I've never seen that kind of spelling. Like a JoJo stand fight. Bleed. Bleed in silence. Heading out, Crosser. Keep well. Stay safe. See you next time. Splinter is now level 4. Good child. Tonic. Medicine. Bomb. It's almost noon. Thank you for telling me. Ooh. Clysox. It's like Lysol and Clorox. Only 90 kids will... Yeah, damn right. And I know a good amount of you are not 90s kids. So you probably heard me and was going, what the fuck is happening? Is she having a stroke? Good boy, my son. Level 4, better than my Caterpie. Try scarf. So I'm capable of knitting, although I have a loom knit. I loom knit, meaning I just do it around a structure. It keeps all the stitches even and all that. And really the only thing I make is scarves, but they're so cozy. And although I have been trying to spend the past couple years trying to make a blanket with an extra large loom, the reason it's taking me so long is because when I do a regular scarf knit, you can see it get longer and longer quicker. And especially with how easy it is to go around and around and around it. But for the blanket, it just goes like... just back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. So I get bored. An old game console. Take it. Why not? Either I can play more games or I sell it. Hockey trading cards? This is very Canadian. Hey, I can't remember what voice I had for him. I had these as a kid. Huh, fun to see him again. I mean, don't take them or anything. Take them. Papa knew you want me to take them. I know you. Landscape painting. Poke Rogue. Yeah, NP has been playing Poke Rogue, which is a roguelike game using Pokemon. He's been playing it the past couple of days. Teddy, I was looking at Poke Rogue. Might get into it. To be honest, looks fun. Damn you, NP. I play. Yeah, He has a tendency to do that. The fuck are you? Okay, Rogue, you want to play games? What do you think I'm doing right now, Irina? Oh, Splinter's down. I do have a bad habit of not paying attention to the HP in this game. Bleeding horribly. Don't worry, I will save Splinter. Oh, one of them was called Balaclava. Frozen bubblegum? Well, that's one way to look at it. Papa News level 8. Share lunch learned? Cool. They kill Splinter. We'll revive him. Don't worry. I wonder, can this be used on him? Nope. Okay. See? He's just fine. See? Your son is fine. Vengeance must be had. Sprinter! I think that's how Joestar would scream that. Wrapped gift box. Do I need to, like, unwrap these? Is that, like, part of this? Ooh, I have just enough salt left. Alright, although I am going to save here to be safe. If anyone harms our family, vengeance will be mine! I have no more salt. What is that? It looks like my floor drobe. Just making sure I didn't miss out on some spots. Alright, we're gonna have to come back here when we get more salt. Right, this was the teeth apartment. Okay, I did not notice this last time. These are throats with teeth. I did not notice that detail. It was just mounds of color to me. No, we're gonna guard. He's too far away. I understand how this works. Right. Kick. Sure, let's try it on elbows. Of course he's called elbows. Alright. Son, shoot. I'm being constricted. Mulan reference. Mulan is not a princess. Okay? She's not a princess. She doesn't marry into royalty. She marries Shang, who's a member of the military. Okay? Now, if she got adopted by the emperor or something, maybe. She's not a princess. I will die on this hill, Crispy. I will fight you to the death on this hill. Remember what the video game said the previous stream? You might get something special if you beat them and all that? Teeth. Fire at will, my boy. Alright. Fight. 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 Elbows is slain. I'm still being constricted. Cassette tape. And Splinter leveled up again. Good boy. Yeah, I'm not falling for that again. Fuck that. Gortash is a princess? No. 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 Right, and this was us trying to kill them, but I want to level up a bit more before trying to help Jean a bit more. What is that? What are these? They look like carpet remnants. Crawling hand, the Tingler fingerworm. Okay. Is this supposed to be a reference to the Tingler? That whole monster movie attempted phenomena? Whoa. That was quite the noise. The bear wants to fight me. Oh, sweetheart, we both know that outcome. The fall of your empire. Chef's knife damaged. Okay, okay, okay. You know what, Crispy? We do know what happens when we have battle of wits and words. I'm very curious what'll happen when we can actually have a physical altercation. Now, I am aware you're bigger than me, so I'll probably lose. But you're going to earn that victory. We're kind of scent of fingers. Don't call it that! Worm, egg. What in the fuck are we talking about? So it's a regular item. Duct tape. Why is that up? An egg laid by a red worm. Ugh. Oh, we can't use it right now, so Splinter isn't doing too good. Right. Splinter looks fine. Papa New could use some help, though. The worm egg. Every time you get excited about shit, Arena, it makes me nervous. Keep the worm egg, another child. Are you trying to turn me into a brood mother? Do you want a small Easter egg? Sure. I can't remember what voice I used for him. Just attack, or sorry. Oh, we were searching for body parts for him? There's so much going on in this game. I can't remember all of this on a week-to-week basis. Crispy will be a proud father. Dude, we don't need any more children. We cannot keep going to court. Sounds like a skill issue on your part. Talk to Lyle about mazes and wizards a lot and really insist. Okay. Leg found a friend in the men's room. My arm made a little nest in the air ducts and laid some eggs. My torso is where you left it, rooted in place and growing. The rest of me is all over the place. I really unleashed my inner explorer. Work never ends, Deputy. We'll need to clean up each part of him after this. Please, no. God damn it. Alright, I guess we can't... I guess I forgot that we don't really sell with this guy. What do we got for cold resistance? No more patience. Okay, so I've... we'll come back later. So we gotta talk to Lyle about mazes and wizards. What the fuck is that? I don't like that. Mazes and wizards. Talk to me about mazes and wizards. Tell me about the setting.
It's just your average fantasy world setting. You know, elves and goblins and magic and the like. Imagery and ideas pilfer from all sorts of mythologies, religions, and folklore, usually with a little twist. You know the type.
How does the game work?
It's a pretty typical tabletop RPG. The maze master explains the situation and players figure out what to do about it. If they try to do something difficult, they roll dice to see if it worked, and then demons attack. Anything you want to know? What was your campaign? It was a long journey to defeat the evil warlock, Zalmoxis. Pretty straightforward, but with a few twists and turns along the way.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Maybe we should play sometime. Actually, we should play it now.
Now? Like, today? I can't do that. We can't do that. I'm not ready. I don't think I'm in the headspace to play make-believe about wizards at a time like this.
Why not? This is a perfect escapism. Yeah, see, some escapism could do us good. What do you mean, Teddy? Only Lyle's in the room with you? Don't you fucking gaslight me.
Maybe you're right. Okay, we can play. But this campaign is made for a 4-player party. We're a little short on players. Find a full party of 4 and then we can play.
Okay, why not? So, clicky clacks. What's your deal? Fear, panicking. Okay, Papa Nu's fine. Good for him. What do I have that's good for fear? Probably the anxiety meds. Let's see. You know, let's throw a table knife at him. He evaded. Woohoo! He's gone. So, what in the fuck was that? Use the grandma. Want to give your child vodka? I might. You know, I think we should go visit the apartment again. I have an abundance of XP. See? Splinter's now level 6. You're still thinking about that thing. That clown. You hate it so much, knowing that it's nearby. It could be doing anything. How long has it been living there? You take a deep breath. Calm down. It's not going to hurt you. Just put it out of your mind. That does not bode well. Yeah, we may as well cook some things. Get some pizza bites. Share with friends, and then we'll feed Splinter, and then we'll leave out some for the roaches. Ooh, leftovers. Nothing at all. Wonder if keeping a notepad for this game would work. Probably. Alright, Splinter. Son. Splinter is playing with its tail. It looks hungry. I just fed you. Feed blood. See, I'm a good mama. I gave up my arm, and I feed him my own blood, as a proper mother would. Let's get some pork. Nothing, and we're gonna leave that for the roaches. You cook something new. Ooh, I am now a home cook. Want me to be your living notepad? Arena, you are my living wiki for this game. There's more of those things. Are all these part of what's his face, the one that that fused with Nestor and was just, oh, I'm infected, lovely. Was in the pipe. Why am I cooking you for the roaches? I have my reasons. But I might not answer because I want it to be your achievement. Rafta, yeah. Are these pieces of Rafta? Another worm egg. I don't like that. Ventilations burst from within. Oh, right. I'm in the labyrinth level. Idea! Crumpled paper. 2 worlds in the labyrinth. Yeah. Yeah. We already got that. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You. What? Oh, okay. It's like, am I frozen again? Bloody remains. The features are unrecognizable. Did we lose our friend? Ooh, vodka. An old guitar. Where is friend? Is he gone? And what was it? Colonel Squeakums? Fun fact. Is this actually a fun fact, or is it going to make me sad? Yeah, where's the Colonel? Of course, the bear finds vodka. I prefer whiskey, to be honest. The actual official name of that friend is Shade. Is that why you named your Shade after that? I would not be surprised if these worms were responsible for the loss of Friend and Colonel. Oof. Splinter and myself need a little bit of help. A little bit of TLC. Pure coincidence? Fair enough. That happens. Rotten leftovers? Ugh. What is that? That's Rafta's pipe. What the fuck? Nestor has become an enormous mound of worms. It doesn't seem to know you are here. I should have asked this from the start, but what even is this game? I can't tell you! Essentially, we're in an apartment complex. Something happened, and now whenever you look outside, bad things occur. That was literally the first thing we did when we turned this game on. We looked outside, and it's like my intestines came out my eyeballs. That's what it looked like for a split second. It's eldritch is what is occurring. Resident Evil in the pipes. Yeah. I am a believer in putting a lot of my neighbors out of their misery. Oh, wow. If this kills me, I will equip the cleaver. So first we're just going to do an initial. Because sometimes whenever I do the special things, it's too far. The Joyeux is damaged. Right. Uh-oh. Splinter is bleeding. Let's see. No, we're definitely gonna need something that also heals. So we're first gonna use a bomb to stop the bleeding. Papanu, we're gonna have... We're gonna do share lunch. And then Splinter is going to use pistol. Nice. And Splinter is down. Was not fast enough. So, now we're going to use... Which one was that again? Revives. Power smash? Sure. Missed. Vine died 10 years ago? Damn. Vine was fun. came back very briefly to say that I uploaded my first voice dub type of video yesterday. I might decide to pop in the Discord and send it. Yes, do so. I really want to hear. I want to hear. I love this shit. That I leave you all once again. Doesn't matter if you keep popping in and out. You're always welcome. And I will keep saying that until you believe it and know it. Let's see. Do we have any more? Yeah. It's very short, just to let you know. I meant to upload it as an actual short, but I don't think I did. For some reason, like, so long as you have it as a vertical dimension and have it be under 3 minutes, it's supposed to upload as a short. But for some reason, the last few that I've done haven't. And as far as I can tell, it's changed again. So it has to be a minute or less, which is just... yeah. I gotta wait 2 years to join the server. Youngin! A youth in my stream! How would one get in the Discord? On my YouTube channel, there is a link to the Discord. Please, 18 and over only. Please. Like, I am open about this. Motherfuckers, I'm 38 years old. Minors, no. I'm graphic. I'm flirty. I don't need any of that kind of shit falling on my head. I hope you can appreciate. Oh, no, not... oh, I didn't want to do guard. Try that. And just keep doing multi-shots. YouTube is a little weird with shorts these days. Yeah. Stop being excited. It's embarrassing. I don't care, Michael. I will be as excited as I want to because I love supporting the people in my community. Shut up. Or I will flirt with you. I will use my voice on you. You know what I can do. 38, cute baby. I'm 24. I should be good to join. Yeah, you should be good to join. All right, yeah, I'm defeated. Game over. We looked outside. Do not lie about your ages for the love of God. Yes, please. Last thing I need is some kind of controversy because of miscommunication and shit like that. Oi. Okay. Teddy, what have I done? Love your hairstyle? Thank you. It's based off of my IRL hairstyle. I love my side buzz. It's fun. All right, I'm going to take this opportunity to use the bathroom real quick. I am going to put in an ad break to hopefully, try to get it out of the way so the rest of you have less interruptions. So we'll see about that. To be fair, you haven't used almost any skills or offensive items. Yeah, I've been bad with that. I understand. Yeah, I'm quite the adolescent, skibbity and all that. Boss, where's my script at? Although I will say, I am actively watching DaFuck Boom's Skibbity Toilet series. I legit like it. I think it's fun. I really do. And I will defend to the death the rights of the younger generations, their weird slang. Because every generation has its weird slang. My generation had weird slang that has not been heard of in decades. We all should be allowed to have that, okay? Be right back, loves. I have returned! I hope whatever ads you got, they weren't too terrible. I hear occasionally there are, like, AI ads, which... No. No. And, of course, Crispy is attempting another coup in my absence. Sir, I have too many loyalists. They're wonderful. They submit to my voice because I make them feel so good. Can you offer the same to them? I thought not. Right, Jasper, the letter. He's failing in what he's doing, yeah. Still need to keep an eye on him. Cat, what are you doing? So, you know those sticky things you put on windows? They're kind of like jelly in texture. So my mom keeps giving those to my kids, and Savini, our cat, one of our cats, loves them. Right, we're right back where we were. I'm gonna leave Nestor alone for now. I clearly do not have the strength for it. Now join the Discord. Welcome to the Discord. Behave. Moderate chaos is allowed. Don't abuse it. Because, as some of the people have discovered recently, I do have limits. My patience only goes so far. I have snapped twice this week. Don't make it a third. All right, opening the ground. Oh, right, the ground floor. That's where the nonsense is. I forgot the ground floor is where we should be going. Ah. Yes, I'll heal everyone after. Jeez, I hate that. Ugh. Excellent. Tingla. Another worm egg. I really don't like finding these worm eggs. Gummy burr. Is there anything fun in this again? The convenience store, right. What the fuck? Well, may as well attack you. I think we found a boss. Excellent. Miladoit? Too many of these names are French. I don't have the tongue for French. Fun fact about the gameplay that you may not have noticed, but time only passes whenever you visit a new area. That's one of the game's selling points. So I had noticed that it only triggered on occasion, but I didn't quite piece it together that it was for new places. But that is good to know. Thank you. I can try to attack him. Started to escape. Yeah, okay. Well, with that vote of confidence... Firefight? Landlord! You won't take me alive, you varmints! Let's try to help him. There's no end to him! Let's do bloated attacker. That doesn't bode well with a name like that. Yeah, he's poisoned, so take care of that. Splinter, take him out. Coward. Take that! Good. You want more? You want more? He's definitely a veteran. Oh no! What the hell is this? Ah! Get off me! Ah! That ain't good. Let's work on the bloat before the hand swarm. Why? Because I say so. Yeah, let's let's use that for everybody. Yeah. No, Splinter! Hold on! Yes. Now you are allowed to be knocked out. Wunderbar. Damn things. They got in my mouth. Die! Die! Alrighty. Come over here. Let me have a look at your son. Okay. The elderly man in the wheelchair, your landlord, points the antique rifle at you. How do I know you ain't one of them? I live here on the third floor. I don't know. I don't recognize you. They tricked me into opening the door. This could be another trick. If you're not one of them, then what's my name? You should know my name. It's my employer, Mr. Henderson. Don't forget it. It's Mr. Henderson. Guess you're not one of them after all. Now quit standing there and get me some antibiotics. In the bathroom, you dunce. Some of them crawled in my mouth. I'll get some kind of infection. I'll be fine. Just get it quick. I don't have time for your lollygagging. Key. Hands off, buddy. That's my key to the basement. You're not getting down there. It would be so easy to just kill him and take it. Headed to bed? Have a good evening, K2. Sorry you had that little ordeal. An old picture. Take it. First aid kit. Anxiety meds. I do need that. Bar of soap. That was the first aid kit supposed to count as the antibiotics. I think I have antibiotics in my my inventory. Gonna explore the rest of this place because why the fuck not? Collection of old coins. Take. Let the kleptomania flow. Old military uniform. Take. That's got to be some kind of armor. Small safe. It's locked. Damn it, I don't have any keys. Dog tags. Interesting. I wonder if it counts as accessory for equipment. $30. Nice. He had some fun while we were away. Where's the door? Where's the door? Find nothing. Fair enough. Corpses of one of those hand things. Did they attack while you were away? You didn't hear anything. Correct. Wasn't there something else here, too? Search the drawer. 50. What's a dog tag? Yeah, it's the identification badge. So if you ever see one of those weird chain necklaces with 2 little pieces of metal. Oh, that's a dog tag. It's meant for identification. It first came about during the American Civil War, where one of the tags would be sent to the home to show, yeah, your son has been killed, and the other one would be jammed in the teeth so they could be properly buried. Hi. You still owe 50 in rent. Good, but I don't like how his face just changed. It's time you took responsibility. Sir? The fuck? And there's the key I want. There's the key to the basement. And of course it won't let me cross, so I gotta do something special to get over there. Senor Landlord? No, we're in Canada. It would be Monsieur Landlord. Sure, I think Splinter needs a bit of healing. Grenade! Only 29 health? Joyeux is damaged, right. We're gonna have you do ranged. American dog tags are better than other country dog tags in World War II since they didn't rust or oxidize? Interesting, I didn't know that. Well. Good, Splinter. Good shot. Let's see. No, I'm fine with stamina, so probably just use a special. Grenade! Oh, my weapon broke. Gonna need to fix that. Good. Come on, let's take out the last one so I can equip better stuff. That's not good. Get the grenade! Missed! Kill it before it explodes. You're being censored, Crispy? What are you trying to say? Like, I know you don't usually, you know, say things that would be considered, like, vulgar or whatever, so what the fuck is being censored of you? Junk found. Alright, so first, let's get some goodies. Does anyone need stamina? No, everything I see is ammo based. Oh, Splinter's low on ammo. Goody. Oh, take the coins to the vending machine. I do not have a lot in terms of food. That's not good. That's not good. I was not paying attention. That's bad. That's very bad. Alright, now let's get to equipping. You need a goddamn weapon. gonna start with a pool cue. No, we don't have that. So the dog tags don't count for that. So now we're gonna go for you. The joyeux is broken. Damaged mop. We're gonna give you the spade. And for Splinter, we have a chipped dagger. Let's give you... You get rolling pin. A rat with a rolling pin. You know, you love to see it. Ooh. Ooh, yes, you get the scarf. Trying to talk about dog tags. Probably the retrieval of soldiers part. Ugh. YouTube censorship is so bullshit. Do you want what is your professional opinion, Barry? Champion League finals? Gonna cry in genuine sadness or super excited? I hope any tears you shed are good. That's all I can hope for you. What the fuck? Professional opinion, get the fuck out now. Why? Oh wait, cause yeah, food. I should get more food. Alright, let me finish this guy and then I will run and get food. Get the grenade, 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 get the grenade. Splinter's now level 8. Good boy. Wait, how are we gonna get out? Wasn't the door... Ah, shit! That caught me off guard. Is there a vending machine over there? There is, and that thing is blocking it. What about this? Oh. Found Rafta. Oh yeah, remember when we came down here and met Papa Nu? And that's where we found, Yeah, I don't like the chasing. Cook some stuff. I'm going. Yeah, I was gonna point out that last time we were in that restroom, we were like occupied. Occupado. Danger was exciting. Alright, did the meat go bad? And actually, we're just gonna leave the pork for the roaches. Oh, you have to eat it before you can make more. Okay, so I can only really do that overnight. Feed Splinter. A knock at the door. It's now the evening. Okay. Los pollos hermanos chicken. Look through the eye hole. A little girl is outside. She keeps glancing around as if looking for someone or something. Hello?
I'm looking for my mom. Have you seen her?
I'm gonna regret this, aren't I?
I'm Sophie. I'm almost 8. My mom went out yesterday and isn't back yet. I need a place to hide.
Is she holding a mutation behind her back? Oh shit, Sophie? Oh no. You have nobody else?
No. Well, nobody who's still around. I don't think a monster ate her, though. She's real tough. She beat up my dad one time. He deserved it. She said to ask a neighbor for help if she takes too long. Boy, that didn't go well.
What happened?
There was a weird woman with a bunch of faces. Most of the faces wanted to help me, but one of them told me to run, that I couldn't trust them.
Oh, that was Jean.
They were no good. They wanted to eat me. My mom would call him a piece of shit, I think. Piece of shit. Well, that one other face was okay. She warned me. Maybe we can knock out the bad ones and make friends with the good ones. With the good one? Anyway. So, can you help me out? You're ugly, but you're not monster ugly. You're just like a regular guy, I think.
Ah, from the mouths of babes.
You're just tired. I get it.
Oh, got some glorious thunder in my area now? Jealous. I love a good thunderstorm. Oh, wait, that's a slingshot, isn't it? I thought that was like a mutated hand she was hiding. Yeah, you can hide here.
Yes! Thank you, thank you, thank you!
Welcome Sophie into your home, little menace. Oh, that's fair. Oh! If I can take her with me, does that mean I can use her for mazes and wizards with Lyle? We're gonna get a TV dinner. Nothing at all! You feel watched as you work. You feel her graze your hair as you cook. Okay. Share with friends. The chicken is cold, but the brownie is scalding. Rather it be the other way around if I'm not being honest. You share the food with 3 people. Everyone recovers around 66 HP and 41 stim, plus 9 social.
This stinks. I want to go outside. I'm sick of being cooped up all the time. I want to climb a tree.
Sophie's more energetic than usual. She's jumping all over the apartment and can barely sit for her food. You definitely can't go outside. Maybe we can play a game inside? Sure, go outside! No, I'm not gonna do that.
Huh? Like what?
Hide and seek, racing, old coloring book, my favorite game, cleaning dishes! The soup is cold and the salad is hot. Ugh, terrible. Hide and seek?
Well, your house is pretty small, but I guess.
She's right, the apartment is way too small for hide and seek. You usually find each other within a minute or two, but at least it keeps you occupied. Does that do something with the time, I imagine? It is 16:30, so it's 4:30. House for food. Okay, so she's not a member of the party, but I should make something that I can make leftovers. I'm at soup. Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Fuck you! Share with friends. Recovers. Is it because we have 3 people and I'm feeding 3 humans that I don't get leftovers now?
Hey there, little rat thing. What are you up to?
The rat baby curiously paws at Sophie's leg as if it wants to be picked up. She carefully hoists up the rat, cradling it in her arms. Aw, Splinter's got a big sister now.
Whoa, you're heavy. You're growing pretty fast, huh?
The rat baby yawns and rests its head on Sophie's shoulder. Looks like it's sleepy. I love rats. This is so cute.
Aw, you're pretty sleepy, huh? Guess I need to be quiet for a while. You know Mr. Henderson, the landlord? One time I played a prank on him. Mom got really mad at me, but it was really funny. I put a flaming bag of dog dew on his front door, and he had to stomp it out. I saw it in a movie.
Good one. He's an old man. Be kind. You could have started a fire. All right, the bag of dog shit on the porch, that's just fucking disgusting. I hate the smell of dog shit. It's awful. Now she likes her son. What is with the abuse I'm getting for wanting to sacrifice a mutant baby to the wall and being upset that I can now no longer shoot a gun? Why am I getting this flack? I must protect my babies. I'm the one going out there with the monsters, sir. You stay at home with the roaches. Now I got 3 kids. Crispy, not a word. You could have started a fire.
I guess, but he's the landlord, so it's his problem, not mine.
Wow, she is truly a menace. Her pointy claw scrapes against your fingers. What? I don't think I liked that. Do we pass time or do we go back to the landlord? Oh yeah, the phone. Papa New, please move out of my way. Shoot. Alright, so we leave it. 3 children, Papa Roach, Splinter, and Sophie. Yeah, quite the found family we have there. What do you mean, not a word? I'll say many words later. I know you will. I know you will. Hey there, you ready to go out there and clean up the place? Alright. Manage party? What's on your mind? What do you think will happen? In the end, we will lose. Yeah, he's big on entropy. I forgot about that. Past time, so maybe Eddie and I's character comes out and it's in the bathroom? Alright, I'll check the mirror again. Want another Easter egg? I would love another Easter egg. Hello, Roachies. Although you wouldn't call yourself a model citizen, you'd never stolen anything before. That's changed. You walk into people's homes and take things from their shelves. You take supplies, valuables, medicine from their cabinets. You even take valueless keepsakes. You look at yourself in the mirror and see a thief. What happened? I'm not a thief. I have to survive. The outside happened. This is my element. Wow. Element. Is it really even stealing? Go to your shelf and clean it repeatedly. Check it repeatedly. Okay. I'm a thief. What happened? The outside happened. Everything has changed, and that requires you to change. If you want to survive in this new world, you need to take from others. How do you feel about it? It's regrettable, but necessary. That's the way the world is now. You have to take from others to survive. You might wish it was another way, but it's not. And that makes you a thief. What is this? Why are you doing this? Stop it. You shake your head and snap back to reality. Strangely, you feel great. Did you brush your teeth? Yeah, brush teeth. This is my elephant. Address me. Okay, so some of you know that I occasionally make stuffed animals and dress them in bondage gear. I had a limited series of elephants that I made, literally from scratch, and I would dress it up in bondage gear, and we ended up calling it Shush. Shush the elephant. We don't talk about her. You are now the proud inductee of the Blood Ravens. That's why you're not a thief. That's what. I thank you. I will join the Blood Ravens so I escape the title of thief. Is this the one I'm assuming? Nothing interesting here. Wait, hang on. Is this? Oh, that's where you put it. Screamatorium. This old game scared you so much as a kid. You haven't seen this in years. We found Screamatorium. Cool. Added to the games. Wait, what do you do with stuffed animals? I will say they are just for show. There's no penetration available to them. Shush the elephant, is that a reference? Yeah, because we don't talk about it. I literally had someone buy it, place it in their living room, and no one ever said anything about it. That was phenomenal. Yeah, I now have Screamatorium. Super Jump Lad, Screamatorium. The scariest game you ever played. It gave you nightmares as a kid. Alright, Strawberry. I'm still trying to... I want to try get your friend before I end for the night. Blood ravens, not thieves. You took one of the relics of Vulcan. Where the fuck do I go to meet this person, this character? What is the series of events that I need to do for this? Because the rate I'm going through one in-game day a week. I'm going to be playing this game for months at this rate. Play a single game? Okay, let's play Screamatorium. Oh, that's cute. Even though you owned Screamatorium as a kid, you barely ever played it. It gave you horrible nightmares. You play as a photographer in a haunted house. Crap. What? Fatal Frame. Oh, that's so cute. You tepidly take your first steps inside the old rickety house, remembering how much this game frightened you as a kid. Your mission is to take pictures of ghosts. You occasionally think you see things at the corner of your eye. Yikes, you haven't even seen any ghosts yet, and Sophie's already scared. She peeks out from behind the couch as you play and tells you not to go in there whenever you enter a new room. Gotta wait another day. God damn it. It's creepy, but you kind of enjoy it. XP, calm, morale. You play for 2 hours. Noise. A knock at the door. Knock a knock a knock. Weapon. I don't like. A gruff, burly man waits at your door. He crosses his arms and taps his elbow impatiently. Who are you? Hey there, I sell weapons and armor. I build them myself. Gotta keep yourself safe in times like this. Sure. Thanks for trusting me. I'm Sebastian. Hey, it's Sebastian! Good to see you're still doing well, buddy. Alright, Papa Nu vouches for him. Talks about his craft for a bit. He works as a mechanic in a nearby auto repair shop, but has been forging weapons as a hobby for 8 years. Cool. He's selling some of his craft to pay for supplies. Who the fuck is that? You didn't come across Sebastian? Cool. Interested in work? Yes. Here's what I brought along today. First we're gonna sell. Chipped dagger, sure. We'll keep Julia, because I'm sure Papa Nu would want to keep it. What do we have that we could sell? Marbles. Could be used with a slingshot. Sophie does join us! Worm eggs. I'm going to keep that a little while longer. Ba-da-la-ba, ba-da-la-ba. Stamp collection. I do want to keep some of these things because it just seems like it might be useful. Oh wait, I do now have Splinter using the gun, so I guess I should keep ammunition. Toothpaste, duct tape, soap. Right, I do need to craft shit. There's so much shit I gotta do. Not gonna lie, after we find your friend Irina, I might take a break from this game. Rotten leftovers, yeah, just to clear the way. Woodka. No, we're not getting rid of all of it. Just enough to get some... just some shit. Dagger. A mace. Claymore? Well. Combat knife? Sure. Gauntlets. Hinders the use of ranged weapons. But Splinter can use it? Huh. Not the... I didn't with the marbles, because remember, I did notice the slingshot she has. Spear. Sure. heater shield. Replica of a... Yes, we're giving the rat a shield. Sledgehammer. Hello, Jade Lunaire. Welcome to the stream. And we'll take the claymore. And mace, why not? Alright. Anything else I could possibly sell? Okay. Rat night, rat night, rat night, rat night. Glory to my son Splinter creating the Rat Templar. I'm expecting fan art of this at some point. Thanks, and good luck. Rat Knight with a gun. Parry this, you filthy casual. Before I go, have you seen my friend Jean-Pierre? He works security. Big hairy bear of a man like me. Haven't been able to contact him in days. I'm getting worried. No, I don't think so. Interesting. Alright, well, now that we have some shit... Oh, wrong button. Let's see, I do need to have more agility for him, but... This is fantastic. We have Mutant Rat with a gun. I'm gonna give him a shield. And now he wears an army jacket. Get the fan art going! Oh, and he wears a football helmet. Oh, interesting. The heater shield is actually for the left arm. The ballistics drop. But it... Let's see, so... Lowers attack, ups defense, ups ballistic defense. No, we're gonna keep... he's gonna keep the gun. We'll keep the hammer for him for now. So... And you can't do that for some reason, it seems. No, you're good. We're gonna give you the sledgehammer because why the fuck not? And finally, today. Hammer. And twisting. Nope, only bear for woman. Damn right! Yeah. We don't know him, but we know A. Pierre. He's a cool clown. We don't talk about him. My headcanon is the uniform belongs to the colonel. Wherever you may be, my rat friend. 07's in chat for Colonel Squeakums. You feel her brush against your hip. Come here, child.
You haven't seen my mom anywhere, have you? What's up?
Any idea where your mom is?
Well, she said she was looking for supplies. She's definitely still in the building, no matter where she went. And I know she's looking for me.
What do you think will happen?
I don't want to sound optimistic here, but I don't think we're gonna have school next week.
Oh my god, you are precious. I fell asleep with your ASMR and I woke up to your stream. Well, good a time as any to find out what I'm about. Which ASMR did you fall asleep to? I'm curious. Oh, you killed the Colonel? I don't believe I did. Did you look outside?
Are you crazy? No way. The one thing Mom made me promise was that I wouldn't look outside.
How are you doing?
I'm pretty hungry. Think you could make a snack?
You ate already. Join party?
Yeah, let's go look for Mom.
Great, I have a child in my party. She is at level 1. Equip the shit out of her. Let's see. God, what do I trust her with? Pool cue. I'm gonna give her the cowboy hat for the ballistics because she does have the slingshot. Body, denim vest. Feet, nothing. Accessory, nothing. Jewelry, I'm still wary of the odd necklace. The Colonel is in a farm running around happily with other rats. Ugh. Alright. So we definitely have to protect Sophie. Skills, right. How's your reload? Trick taunt? Interesting. The marbles have different effects? That's so interesting. Copy dad. I forgot about that. What does that do again? Follow Teddy's lead for up to 6 turns, performing extra actions. Cool. Although, let's be honest, this move is copy mom. Reload. Reload your pistol, buddy. The fuck did I just do? Okay. So that was him reloading it. Okay. So now that we have 4 players, let's go check out Lyle. The mind control villainous one. I have a type. That one was fun to do. When the direction said to make her start going unhinged, I thought I was being a little too understated, but apparently the scriptwriter thought I nailed it, so that's good. Eddie now wants me to punish her. Any advice? Well, if she's being a brat, you need to punish her by not giving her a punishment. As for other punishments, I don't really know. Your Sam and Papa Nu are infected, by the way. You can heal them. Oh, right. I am terrible at keeping up with that. Yeah, they are. So they are. Disinfectant. Myself. Anything else for disinfecting? Would a bomb work? No, that's not for a bomb. Okay. Medication. Good. I gotta also hit up. Actually, no. Before I forget, because I will forget. Let's get to a vending machine. No, the vending machine should be upstairs. Right. Yeah, add coins. $2 coin. A toonie, if you will. Bag of chips. Spicy chips. Gummy bear. Cheese stick. Cheese sticks. On your nose. Let's get a few more. More cheese sticks. Okay. One left in the machine. Oh, so the vending machine can run out. Ooh, very good. Well, not good, but you know what I mean. Cannot believe I haven't found a certain character yet. Yeah, I know. What triggers it? Get back here. You're back. Mazes and wizards.
Okay, I mean, there's 5 of us. We have enough to play. I still have all my campaign notes. We should start right now. Let's try making some player characters, and then we can get going. I'll go fetch my Maze Master screen and campaign notes. It's fully time to start. Prepare to enter the world of mazes and wizards.
Onion is just Funyuns? I think so. Legally distinct Funyuns. Not that character. Another one. Oh my god, very. How many characters appear in this game? Make believe play mazes and wizards.
Hyperborea is a realm of magic, mystery, mayhem. Fearsome dragons, swords, crimson skies, and mad wizards conduct forbidden rituals by the pale light of its silvery moons. One such wizard, Zalmoxis the Soul Reaver, was thought long dead, but has now returned to wreak havoc across the land, stealing souls to create an army of the undead. But before we can get to that, we need to create our characters. Teddy, let's start with yours. First, we need a race.
Oh my god, how much of this do we have to go through? A race. Shit, we're playing Conan. Conan, what is best in life? No, Irina, I will not play Elf. I know that's what you want me to do. Scale folk. I think today I need to catch up on some more sleep. Have a good one, y'all. Fair enough, Morgus. See you later in the Discord. Do you have a leather jacket by any chance? Sadly, no. I really want to get a leather jacket. And not one of those fucking vegan leather jackets. I don't want vinyl. I want leather. I want to wear the former hide of a cow. Give it to me.
Scalefolk are large reptilian humanoids with scaly hides, sharp claws, and venomous legs and long tails. They are strong and quick in short bursts, but tire quickly.
Sounds like me.
Great. What class?
Cleric. Alright, I'm gonna skip a lot of this because this is just Dungeons & Dragons. Oh my god, patron deity. Strength and war. Crocodile god, that's cool. Yeah. Characters. Oh my god, how much of this am I playing? Alright, because I will name it after one of the characters in my campaign I'm playing. Yes, I named it after Gortash from Baldur's Gate 3. I like the name.
Wow, lame name, Teddy.
Oh, bite me, Sophie. None of this matters. I know, that's why I'm just doing this. Ability scores. Alright. So in that case, I'm going to just... If none of this matters, I'm just going to click through.
Splinter, I'm not sure why I'm asking, but can you tell us about your character?
The baby rat nibbles on a book, wrestling with it as he gnaws. After a moment, he knocks around a few dice with his nose.
Rue!
You heard him. Rue it is.
Well, I'm just gonna mark you down as a kobold warrior named Rue. Moving on.
That's honestly a good choice. I just defeated Erina. Oh, I want to hear the details of that battle later. Sophie.
Well, I'm not sure if I did this right, but she's Princess Alara, an elf rogue and world-famous thief. She's not really a princess, but that's what she tells people.
Very creative.
You did it perfectly. Sounds like you got really into it, too. Let's move on. Papanu.
I don't really understand this, but I'm Sir Garamond, giant cleric of Monolier. He believes in justice, power, and fighting evil wherever he finds it.
Good job. Nice, sounds cool.
You did just right. Alright, let me just write that down and we can move on. With triumphant flourish, you grab the serpentine scepter from the podium. You finally got it. You knew it was a good idea to break into the Wizard's Emporium. The team quietly celebrates until an alarm goes off, alerting the massive golem sentries which come charging towards you.
By the way, 11 elf orbs we should have had come to the stupid wizard shop, Beth.
Try to run away.
You look for an opening, a door, a window, anything to escape from. In your desperation, you bolt towards the stairwell where the golems are coming from. Within moments, you're beaten and promptly apprehended. The serpentine scepter is taken from you, and you spend an uncomfortable night in wizard jail. Aw, man, I knew we should have bolted. Heeding King Aramis' call, your noble party kneels before him as he speaks.
I thank you, adventurers, for daring to face this ancient menace. Almoxis and his undead army must be stopped before it's too late.
A rogue choice if I'd gone that way. I'll destroy him and take over his army. No, do your bidding. I'm gonna play it straight.
That's what I like, an obedient subject willing to do my dirty work. Well, off with you, peasant. Hup, hup.
Alack and allay, a stouteth of hearteth knight such as myselfeth will always heedeth the call of those in need. F.
As you're ushered out of King Aramis' audience chamber, an old magician approaches you, stroking his beard. Greetings, adventurers! I'm Ignatius Fura, King Aramis' court magician. I am glad such renowned and daring warriors have taken up the king's mission. I would search the woodland village of Grimsby for clues.
Can you ward us?
Indeed, warding against the undead is my specialty. Azula, Fralubum, Skralu! I have given you magical protection against Zalmox's minions. Godspeed, adventurers!
Although he isn't quite following what's happening, the baby rat coos playfully in your lap.
And with that, you've set out for the village of Grimsby. The forbidden forest awaits. Your adventure is only beginning.
Splinter is sleeping under the table.
Huh. I don't know what I think about this yet.
Huh. Well, I can't say I really get it yet, but it could be a fun way to spend downtime.
It's getting late. You should probably get back home and sleep. It's now night. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, so if it's night, how are we defining night here? 10:20, fair enough. Raw beef. Beef and frozen pizza, yes. Will it be today? Yes, I will leave some food. Yeah, just gonna eat it, get some leftovers, take it with me for later. Yes, thank you. And cook some beans for the roaches. Roaches don't get tomatoes. You feel watched as you work. Is it Sophie watching me? I'm gonna have a nice shower before bed. You catch some roaches in your house. Don't eat them. Don't kill them. Let them pet the roaches. You gingerly pet their little grotesque heads. Yes, we're gonna take a shower. Your mind wanders to the apartment building itself. It's sustained so much damage on the inside. How is it on the outside? Is it still structurally sound? Will it be able to stand for much longer? You shower for about half an hour. You have soap and hot water, so the shower is very effective. I dread the day when the hot water gives out Check the mirror again. Strangely, you feel great. Yeah, one more time brushing teeth. Alright, we're gonna go to bed now. The roaches will keep us warm during winter. I'm trying to remember. I've heard that you can tell when roaches are in a place by the smell. Is it like a peanut-based smell? I can't remember. Arena, is there anything else I need to do before I go to bed? Haven't updated my wardrobe in years. 12 days left. It's a bit late. Yeah, may as well go to bed. Turn in for the night. Yes. The nightmares are back. Uncannily human faces twisted into a sad frown or happy grin. Like a mockery of human emotion or an incompetent attempt at mimicking them. They start harmless, but slowly turn worse. Jovial laughter grows into a mad cackle. Good-natured pranks turn cruel and heartless. Before long, you're chased down impossible corridors with blaring circus music. Pierre! It's Pierre! Floors, walls, and ceilings are covered in the screaming faces of clowns biting at your toes. You escape the madhouse and find yourself safely back home. But everyone now wears the same clown makeup. Everyone speaks with that mad cackle. Your family, your friends, the entire world, they all have the same face. A face just like Pierre's. You stumble into your bathroom and approach the mirror. You need to see. You need to see. The bathroom is dark. You stand in front of the mirror. Your eyes slowly adjust as you begin to take in your features. You wake up in a cold sweat. For a moment, you think you see the pale makeup of a clown in the darkness of your room. Your heart skips a beat. No, just a trick of the light on some clothes. You try to get back to sleep, but end up spending the rest of the night wide awake. Sophie has found special marbles. Found super bouncer marble, bouncing marble, and bumblebee marble. Sophie has also found 4 regular marbles. It's now early morning. Let's talk to Sybil.
Hello, how are you doing today? I can't sleep anymore, Teddy. My dreams are so strange, so frightening. Swirling colors that devour me. I fall into a never-ending pit of color. I feel like something is looking at me, poking me. There are men there too. I can't tell who they are, but they look so familiar. I don't know. It's just a dream, but I don't want to sleep. So, what's new? Anything interesting happened since we last spoke?
You tell her a bit about the recent events.
Yes, I believe I've seen him before. One of the maintenance men, right? Well, he seems like a solid person to have around. I feel safer knowing he's nearby. Oh, so that's what that huge crash was. A bus rammed through the front doors. Yeah, of course I heard it. I imagine the whole city block did. Well, I'm glad you're okay. Jasper? I think I know that name. I don't know. I'm sorry. I can't remember. Ick! No! Use a fumigation bomb to kill the roaches. They'll spread to my apartment. Phew! So you've been through a lot, huh? I'll try to get some sleep. Don't push yourself too hard, Teddy. Take care.
I'm probably gonna have to rename next week's stream this because... Oh, ring-a-ding-ding. Message from Idiot. So, oh. So, asshole is the owner's dad. Loser is person from work. Sis, where are you? Something's wrong with Dad. He went out to look for you, but you weren't at your apartment. He's sick, and we're getting extremely worried. It was stupid of him to leave, but we haven't heard from you in days. He's not coherent anymore, and his body is changing in ways that should not be medically possible. It's been days, sis. Please send anything. A text, a call. We are sorry about what we said, and know that we will always support you. Let us know you're okay. We love you. Should you read? All right. So, idiot is the brother. Or is sibling. Idiot is the sibling. Arena? An incredibly bizarre... Is this a colony of cockroaches in a trench coat? An incredibly bizarre person in a frumpy trench coat stands before you. You can't make out any part of their face, and a discomforting skittering sound comes from under the coat. Yeah.
We have disguise. We help friend is serious.
It's Papa. The voice is a cacophony of screeches and hisses.
We follow and fight. We help. Okay? We fight good. We bite. We tough.
Okay, sure. Celebratory chirps and hisses erupt from beneath the trench coat. Imagine if we had this one join us for Mazes and Wizards.
Yes, we follow.
Vermin welcomed roaches into your home. Oy. I'm just gonna check it. I'm not gonna brush my teeth. I'm just checking. Okay.
Hello, friend.
Talk.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Relaxing at home is nice, but we are good to head out at any time.
Are you enjoying being human-ish?
No, we hate paying bills and watching the news. It is almost tax season. We have to file individually.
What do you think will happen?
No matter what happens, roaches will be there.
Yes. Did you look outside?
Yes, there are billions of roaches, trillions of roaches.
Okay. Join.
Too many people are in your party right now.
Who do we dismiss? Your favorite character. Even the roaches fear the IRS. I mean, the Joker fears the IRS. I may be crazy to take on Batman, but the IRS? No, thank you. Alright, take a vote. Who are we kicking out? Papanu, who has a healing ability. Splinter, who is baby boy. Or Sophie, who we are going to learn how she uses her slingshot. You'll let me choose. Chat. Speak. Let your voices be heard. Everyone fears the IRS for good reason, yeah. Alright, we have a vote for Sophie. To be fair, we haven't seen Sophie fight, and she is just a kid. Papanu? Alright. Yeah, so far we have an even tie. I'm willing to bet no one is going to vote for Splinter, or at the very least, Crispy is going to speak up heinously that we don't remove Splinter. Alright, Papanu. Sophie isn't personal, it's democracy manifest. She stays because she's a little baby. Alright, so far we have equal for Sophie and Papanu. it's Teddy and her kids. Yeah, I definitely am the gravitational center of found family. I mean, just look at my server. Sophie, Splinter, and Roaches is literal mama and bibis. Yeah. In that case, yeah, Papa New will stay home. Take some time to fix your, joyeux. Manage, stay behind. I'll stay here for now. We must have the children fight. Teddy, may I help you get best girl? Alright, now, keep in mind that this is my first time playing through this game. Erina has been very vocal about me getting through it. Hagrid, stay behind. Who is best girl? Join party.
We ready to go.
Try to cook something. I want to see if there's a special event. Okay. Raw beef. Nothing. Share with friends. A nice grilled steak. Could use some sides. Audrey. Alright, I'll try to keep that in mind. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And when life gives you apocalypse, well, whatever. In spite of it all, you feel pretty good right now. You hear a knock at the door. Well, there you go, Erina. You already met her but didn't interact. Okay, that's fair. After this event, I am going to wind down the stream because it is after 1 a.m. for me and I'm getting tired. You freeze for a moment as you approach the door. What if this is that clown, Pierre? Maybe you should stay away from the door. Just yell at them to leave. Don't even bother looking for the eye hole. You don't want to see it. There's someone at the door. So I am going to look through because I would rather know. It's worse. Why is this giving me the boiled one vibes? No, Zero, I will not play a second game. A diminutive figure with a cap stands near the door. Something in its hand glints. Is it a knife? Well, I will say, come September, I will definitely start streaming regularly on Twitch in the daytime hours. What will you do? Who are you? I'm looking for some ingredients. I'm all out. Can we trade? So, he's creeping me the fuck out. I could use more ingredients, but he wants ingredients. Yeah, Jade, you know what I mean when I say the boiled one. I suppose I could open the door, because what could go wrong? I don't trust the cook. I don't trust him either, but I'm curious. Oh my god! Hey, I'm Hobbs. I'm a cook. I prepare meals, but I'm running out of ingredients. Help me out, and in return, I'll teach you a thing or two about cooking. Ooh! Benefits. Give him some food. Chicken. Tomato can. One more. We'll give him a piece of raw beef. No. Oh, perfect. This will come in handy. I know Buff Pup made a boiled one in her Tomodachi life, and it's so fucking funny. I think I saw a clip of that. Alright, I'll give you some pointers for cooking as thanks. Listen up! Alright, I hope that's going to be useful. Your cooking skill has improved. Your cooking skill has increased to level 6! I am now a self-taught cook. That was very anticlimactic. It was funny, though. I'm not going to give him everything. I just gave him 3 things. I'll drop by later in case you find more. All right. I'm gonna just end this here because then I will remember that I'm going out. Because if I go out there, I'm gonna forget what direction I'm going in. Not self-taught. Alright, so we're gonna save. Game end. Yeah, tired. But, wait, what? What is it now, Arena? I'm so tired. Equip the roaches? Okay, I'm going back just so I can do that. Because again, that's one of those things I will forget. Gotta do this. Yeah, just to equip the roaches, and then I will stop. Roaches in a trench coat with a claymore. Ah. Now we'll give him a spade for now. Range? We don't have anything for range. Oh, so he got it. So he's very limited. I almost want to give him the odd necklace, but no. Okay. So we're gonna save over that one because nothing really changed. And now. Okay. Back. Roach Night! Oh, so yeah, this game is pretty fun. I don't know, maybe one more playthrough next week to get a feel of how Sophie and Roach play. Although I suppose we should just continue calling him Papa. Just for fun. If I had to describe roaches as a D&D archetype, it'd be the wizard. So he has a good amount of spells, very few spell slots, and is essentially a glass cannon. They look like a modern wizard. Hobo wizard. But yeah, this game is pretty interesting. I think I might do one more session and then take a break from it to mix it up. Kind of like how in the Discord we are watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, and tomorrow we will be watching the last 4 episodes of season 1, and then next week we will watch some of Frieren season 1, just to mix it up. Before that, in case you hadn't heard, we watched all of we watched the original and then prequel trilogies of Star Wars. Did not watch the sequel trilogy. As I had said before, I would probably just show The Force Awakens, but not the others. Speaking of Avatar, Eri made an executive decision to swap to an Elements monk. Of course she would. Sorcerer is better than Wizard. Counter, Warlock is best. Why? Eldritch Blast. I stand by that. Frieren, I need to meet my kin. Yes, you are going to enjoy Frieren, and you are finally going to understand why everybody says you sound like her. That is if we watch the dub. I might do a poll to decide whether or not we watch sub or dub. I watched the dub because I watched it with NP, and both of us don't have the best attention span these days, so hearing it kind of keeps us engaged enough. But I also really like watching subtitles, so we'll figure it out. So, unless anyone has anything interesting for me to, talk about, react to. Sorlock is best. So a sorcerer warlock? A sorcerer who has the abilities and then makes a pact with something else? Huh. Although I do have to admit, I had a thought, and I want to try to figure out how to do it. It'll be a warlock, but essentially a Cenobite. The closest thing I could think of, I mean, you do have the goddess Loviatar. And if you play Baldur's Gate 3, I fucking love Abdurak. I love Abdurak. He's so much fun. My personal headcanon for best couple, or rather thruple, is Abdurak, Astarion, and Dirge. That trio is just mwah! Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Sorcerer and Warlock covers each other's weaknesses. Interesting. Can I recommend a game in the Discord? Absolutely. You can put that under stream requests. That's where I like to have people put in their ideas so I can consider them. No guarantee I will play, but I do appreciate hearing your requests and opinions and thoughts and all that. Understood? Yes. All right, my lovelies, it's late. I need to get some sleep. Oh shit, I have things to do in 8 hours. I'll live. Don't worry, I'll live. I'm a night owl. I'll live. And with that said, thank you, my dear sweet honey drops, for joining me on this Friday night. As always, it's such a pleasure to interact and bond with my community. Also, I like the idea of the Warlock patron being the progenitor of the Sorcerer bloodline, just making sure the grandkid is doing good. Yes! That sounds so cool. It's like, oh shit, what was her name? The, in Queen of the Damned, the book, Anne Rice, not Akasha, one of the sisters who tried to take her down and failed, and how she just looks over her entire family tree. Something like that. That'd be cool. That would be so cool. Anyway, good night. Good time zone. I hope you stay safe. Stay well. I care about you guys. And I want good things upon you. I wish good things upon you. So, until next time. Mwah. Bye-bye.